Recently, there's been an onslaught of negative sentiment Cardano articles, basically covering a piece of news that Cardano's testnet is catastrophically broken. Even Motley Fool commenting on the price plunge and basing it off catastrophic issues with Cardano's test network. In reality, I'm here to tell you today that that price drop was not because of Cardano's test network. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. It's because the entire market is dipping. And if you didn't already figure that out before you watch this video, I'm sorry. Glad I could help, but that is essentially the gist of today's video. However, I also want to go over Cardano's general fundamental sentiment and where I think in the long term, the price could be headed because of this. Is Cardano's catastrophic testnet the end and gloom and doom of everything? Or is it actually just doing its thing and we're kind of just working through some growing pains as Cardano develops to a further and greater protocol in the future? I've made 2 videos on this already. Here is the thread. I have other videos if you want to check on the channel describing the thread, describing the whole situation basically around this if you want to check it out. In general, Cardano, stake pool operators, people who run the network and produce the blocks, people who run those nodes, are deciding to do a little bit more testing before they upgrade to the latest version so Vasil can be hard forked and we can get all those beautiful benefits that come with it. Now, in general, there's a lots of news articles, as I shown previously, saying how this is a bad thing. Most of them don't even have the story right, basically saying the testnet is broken and it's unrecoverable and everything's just terrible. Some of which actually wrote a decent article and kind of just use clickbait in the title. I get it. But nonetheless, a lot of retail investors don't see the clickbait and actually read the article. They just think, oh, all this negative sentiment and high headlines, Cardano must be going down because of it. But in reality, Cardano is going down because the rest of the market is going down. It's as simple as that. At least I think so. And one tweet cascading into a bunch of negative sentiment articles isn't great for Cardano in general, but fundamentally Cardano is doing just fine, if not better than ever. What do I mean by this? Essentially, Cardano still has over 72% of all the ADA in circulation, native token of Cardano ADA. It is back delegated to the network through the staking mechanism provided and electing people to mint blocks. This is great. Of those people elected to mint blocks, we are seeing that they're making their own decisions in upgrading to the latest node version for Vasil and kind of holding the upgrade back a bit by being a bit more cautious to upgrade their nodes. But in general, this means that Cardano has true decentralization, something that every blockchain strives for and most of them never really accomplish. All of these headlines talking about catastrophic failures of the testnet really just reinforce how strong Cardano's decentralization factor is, and especially when compared with other blockchains. Although the price has dipped, 15-20% now in the past 7 days, so is the rest of the crypto market and other cryptocurrencies without these huge, fear, uncertainty, doubt-based headlines. So in general, Cardano is doing better than ever from a point of foundational things, not just the price side of things. It's kind of boring to look at. Sentimentally, the articles don't look so great, but if you look deep down and you actually dig a little bit, you'll find out that decentralization is working as intended, and things are only getting better than before when Cardano was at $3 with no smart contracts. Nowadays, we're sitting at like 40 cents, and people are worried that the testnet, which had a failure to prevent it actually happening in the mainnet, is a big problem, and it is a liquidity crash for Cardano because of this. It doesn't make any sense realistically, and it does look good on the headlines, it does get clicks, but it doesn't actually affect the price when you think about it, because people realize that it's not a big deal. It's a test network problem that is not directly affecting mainnet and actually is just working as intended. So this is good. And also keep in mind that nowadays, when Cardano's at 40 cents and not $3, when there was pretty much nothing built on Cardano because smart contracts weren't really a thing up until that point of $3, and then it crashed downwards to where we are now, we now have a lot of DEXs, and DEX is building to fully utilize Cardano's extended UTXO model and accounting system that no other chain can really do or has been able to do because they just aren't built like Cardano. We're going to see a lot of applications come out that we've never seen on any DeFi ecosystem before on Cardano because of that. And keep in mind, these are actually coming very soon, especially with the Vasil upgrade. I know, soon, coming soon. When is it going to come? Well, the answer is sooner than you think, probably, actually. And if you want to add a few months to that, To ease your expectations, by all means, go ahead. But good things definitely do take time. And we have a lot of protocols and projects building now with relation to the Vasil hard fork that are going to be very, very useful for your everyday person. So the more people get on this, the more people that we have in Cardano's ecosystem and the more projects building, the more the price is probably going to go up over time. What I'm trying to say basically is the sentiment around Cardano's short-term headlines probably didn't affect Cardano's price too much. Really, crypto in general is down, and Cardano as a project has, in my opinion, never been stronger before. We're going to see a lot of DEXs and other things deployed that fully utilize Cardano's capabilities, at least to the somewhat known extent, because there's a lot of unknown things that Cardano can definitely do with this new model. And I'm looking forward to that. So I'm putting this video out just to tell you the price of Cardano to me doesn't matter too much. Honestly, I hope it goes down a bit more so I can, buy even more Cardano on my buy-in that I'm going to be doing here soon. Last month, if you don't know, I filed for some tax claim of loss, and now I have to buy back in. So this is actually a very great opportunity for me and might be for a lot of other people. However, we likely are in the middle of a recession, so I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm waiting on the sidelines for a bit longer personally. You're going to have to figure out what you're going to do for yourself because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm literally a dude in my mom's basement. My mom's up there somewhere. But anyways, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. It's me, friend Jack. Hope you guys have a great freaking day. Peace out.